Hey, what's up you guys, it is Forge here and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review, and today we are doing part 4 of the thermal expansion mod review series I have been doing. So yeah, as always, if you guys do enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let's get into it. So throughout the first few videos, we have been just using the Steam Dynamo setup and the aqueous accumulator, and that's not going to change as of today, but we have been using these Redstone flux ducts to move power, and that is what I'm going to be showing you how to change today, because there are better flux ducts than this, and you can also store energy in this mod so that it's not just all being stored in your dynamo. But yeah, let's get into those. So firstly, we have the Hardened Flux duct, and this can transfer 4000 RF per tick, which is a lot more than the Redstone, which could only transfer 1000, so they're 4 times more efficient for moving energy. And as you get into the mod, you're going to need more power gen, you're going to need better ways of moving energy, because the more machines you hook up, the more upgrades you add to your machines, the more power they're going to eat. So you're going to need a good way to move power around, and a good backup of power as well. So to craft these, you can either take 1 Redstone flux duct, 1 piece of redstone and 3 invar nuggets and get 1 hardened flux duct. That's just basically upgrading the redstone. Or you can take 3 of the redstone flux ducts, 3 redstone and 3 of the invar ingots, and you'll get 3 of the hardened flux ducts. So to give you guys a quick comparison on how fast these guys generate energy, and transfer energy, I'm going to go ahead and throw some coal in here, and you can see this is filling up fairly quickly. If we go ahead and throw some coal into here, you'll see that this is filling up even more quickly. So yeah, that's basically all it is, because it's transferring more RF per tick than these are. So basically, yeah, and it can also hold more RF in the pipe itself. So this is holding 11 point something KRF. This can only hold 5 KRF. So yeah, it can hold a lot more energy in it as well. Okay guys, so the next one we have is the Redstone energy flux duct, and this is crafted a little differently. First things first, you're going to need to make these Redstone energy flux ducts empty, and these are made with 1 hardened glass and 2 electrum ingots, and this will give you 6 of the empty Redstone energy flux ducts. Then you're going to come over to your fluid transposer and combine this Redstone energy flux duct with 200 millibuckets of destabilized redstone, and that will give you a Redstone energy flux duct. So over here, obviously we use the magma crucible to make the destabilized redstone, and then that is going to be pumped over into this fluid transposer, and 1 redstone will give you 100 millibuckets of destabilized redstone, and so that means you're going to need 2 redstone per one of these, and then basically it'll just fill it up and make you a Redstone energy flux duct. Next guys, we're going to be moving away from the fluid transposer and back to the normal crafting recipes, and this is for the signalum flux duct, which can transfer 16,000 RF per tick, not hold. But yeah, this requires a Redstone energy flux duct, a piece of redstone and 3 signalum nuggets, and this will give you 1. Or you could do the same basically as the reinforced, the hardened one and use the 3 redstone energy flux ducts, 3 redstone and 1 signalum ingot, and this will give you 3 signalum flux ducts. Also, you can do this basically with the fluid transposer as well, but it's just another step. It depends if you want to upgrade straight away, but you still craft it in the same way, but you take this empty redstone energy flux duct instead and combine it with the redstone and 2 signalum nuggets, and that'll give you a signalum flux duct empty. And then also you can do the same for the 3, so you have the 3 redstone energy flux ducts empty, 3 redstone and 1 signalum, and this is the same ratio for the fluid transposer so 200 millibuckets of destabilized redstone makes you a signalum flux duct. And then we have the resonant flux duct, which can move 25,000 RF per tick, and this is basically made the same way but with the signalum flux duct, the 1 redstone and 3 enderium nuggets, which will give you 1, and the 3 signalum flux ducts, 3 redstone and 1 enderium ingot to give you 3. It can also be used with the signalum flux duct empty, and you can just fill it up yourself. So you can come in the fluid transposer and put destabilized redstone into it, and these are basically done the same. So with the signalum flux duct, 1 redstone and 3 enderium nuggets to get you 1, and 3 signalum flux ducts empty, 3 redstone and 1 enderium ingot to get you 3, and then basically you just fill those up in the fluid transposer. And then we have the best fluid flux ducts in the game, and that is the cryo-stabilized flux ducts. And to make one of these empty ones, you're going to need a resonant flux duct, a filled one, 4 electrum ingots, and 4 hardened glass of any type. It doesn't really matter. But then you're going to come over to the fluid transposer and you are going to put in 500 millibuckets of cryo-theum, so 2 of the, what's it called, cryo-theum dust into the magma crucible to give you 500 millibuckets of the gel cryo-theum. Combine that with the cryo-stabilized flux duct and you have infinite RF per tick transference. So these are the best in the game. They can transfer infinite RF per tick, which is pretty cool. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to store power in the mod. And to start off, you're going to need to make this redstone conductance coil. And this is made with 1 electrum ingot and 2 redstone dust, and that'll give you 1 of those. Then we're going to make this energy cell frame, and this is made with a lead gear, 4 lead ingots, and 4 glass, and this will give you a energy cell frame. And then to make an energy cell, you're going to combine that energy cell frame with a redstone conductance coil, 2 lead ingots, and a block of redstone, and you can get one of these leadstone energy cell basic, an energy cell basic. And if I go ahead and place this guy here, you'll notice there are a few configurations in the configuration tab. So blue means input, means it's taking an input from that side, so it's taking an input from that side. Orange means output, it means it's outputting from that side. And yellow just means it's off. So you can start charging it up and it'll take up to 1000 RF per tick. You can decrease the amount of stuff it takes in just by pressing these buttons. If you press shift and left click, then it will completely decrease it by 1000. If you press shift and right click, it will increase it by 100 per turn. And if you press control and left click, it will do it by 5, and control and right click, it'll do it by 1. And if you do a normal left click, it will decrease it by 50, and a normal right click will do it by 10. So yeah, that's basically all this thing does, and it just charges up and stores energy within the mod, and this thing can hold up to 2 million RF in it, and you can upgrade these later, but we'll get into that in a later video when I get into upgrading machines and stuff. Also, when this thing is charging, you can pick it up and it will store the charge it has within it. So this is now storing 47.69k RF, and you can just plop it down anywhere else and just go power some machine. I mean, if I grab one of these guys, which already have energy in them because I'm stupid, but if I grab an igneous extruder now and I plonk this guy down next to it and set it to output, it will start charging this machine. So it's kind of like a portable energy storage as well, so you can move it around, place it wherever. You can just charge it up and then you can place it over here again. So that's kind of what this thing is kind of useful for. So yeah, that's about all this thing does though. Also, you can break it with a pickaxe and it'll keep its charge, much like pretty much everything else in this mod, and move it around with a pickaxe. You don't have to use a crescent hammer. Okay guys, so I think that about does it for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you did find this useful. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.